He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Guys, let's step back here and chat Virginia Tech. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Makes the catch. It's Morton. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Hokies are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Setting up the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up a wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Kendricks. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll try the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies!
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
7, he'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Old Dominion's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Bringing the heat. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man quickly. And tackled there by the defense. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And the Monarchs will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They want to run it left here. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Oh, a lot of space. The 20. He's at the top. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Looking for blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in on the right. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. DBs will try to keep everything in front. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Feels to punt and try to pick up some yards. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Grab near the sticks. It's Morton. He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Morton. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Hokies look to keep this drive humming.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Going to the running game. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Turns on the Jets. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Pretty rare to see an inside run like that go for such a big gain.
Yep, no trick 'em. That was just straight fire off the ball, hit you in the mouth, great blocking up front, creating the big hole for the running back to run through. Then that fast sucker on the ground.
The pass play they hoped would spread the defense out, create a one-on-one opportunity, but they were equal to the challenge.
Yeah, and that's a play the receiver would love.
Sneaks it into the end zone. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is.
Hold it. Defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. Smith takes the handoff. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll pull it down. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner will be knocked down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action.
Hits him in stride inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Touchdown, Hokie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Reels it in down the left side. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
At the 38-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gotten out everybody right now on the same page. There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
The give to the tailback. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's got an open man. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Handoff to the single running back.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Using the quick game. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
And what a great moment for... man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Wants to go up top on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
You just feel like the sense of urgency is going up for this offense. Now, they haven't had that many possessions so far in the game, and because they've got no points now, it feels like the quarterback's starting to press. He's trying to make it happen on his own, taking a shot down the field. Another incompletion for this offense. They can't get anything going.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Making side adjustments here. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to...
There he goes! A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Monarchs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Going to take a shot on second and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches, I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward, but this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second-guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up QB sneak to pick up that first down. Now, you're probably going to have to hand it off to the big fella behind you to keep this drive going.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run the toss. Oh, he's got a chance. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Turning it on. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. On brave old Army team. This is shaping up to be a blowout to remember with the cadets marching all over the place today. They're up by 28 over Texas State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Monarchs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off the RPO, complete. At the 35, he's open. There he goes. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. It's complete to the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Gonna run it. It's Morton. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Is now
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
On the play.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is third down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the fourth down.
Wants to go up top. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And listen, if I have a playmaker, a running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now in the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found. Stopped at the 18. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Off play action. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Hokies! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Old Dominion, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll return it from the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Looking to throw on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Ingram. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Monarchs have this offense rolling. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
They go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Line getting set on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
This time he's got his man. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Hokies have taken it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush. Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Lost to throw again. Trying to barrel in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Off the play fake. Under fire. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Barnes. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Got his man on the right. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays, and they've had a great day so far.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.